I think before we got into our scary stories, which we'll get into in a minute.
Scary stories of student drinking pre-COVID.
We should recount our Halloweens that we've spent together. So first year, not so bad. We went as angels and devils with our friends.
Most people went as devils, though.
I was a devil.
Hannah was a devil. I was one of the only 2 angels.
Which I think is kind of the vibe on this like podcast. I feel like you're kind of like this sweet, like, oh. And then it's not that I'm a bad person, but like I just feel like I'm the mess.
No, I'm a mess as well.
No, I was thinking about it the other day, and like I think that we are similar to the people in Dead to Me, in that like Holly's I can't remember her name, the one that's really sweet, and
Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Velma from Scooby-Doo. You should have gone as Velma. But you shouldn't have, because she's... Well, both are iconic. Both ladies in Scooby-Doo are iconic. But Velma from Scooby-Doo, she's, like, so sweet. She's, like, into, like, crystal healing. She's, like, earthy. All very cute, all very sweet. Lovely human. She's really caring. And then the other woman...
Jen,
just, like, gets angry. But they have a great friendship. And I just think I'm Jen and you're lovely Velma.
I can't remember Julie. Is it Judy?
Judy. I just think that's kind of like us. I think
I like that.
Yeah.
We balance
good
each other out.
Similar, but also, you know, I think we're good influences in each other, because like Holly is probably more like optimistic in what she believes, and I'm more like pessimistic in what I believe, so then we balance each other out and we're like,
we do
merging.
Beautiful.
Anyway, Halloween 2 that we spent together, we did 2 Halloweens, because we did like a fake Halloween that wasn't actually on Halloween, and we went out somewhere, and I went as like a cat or something.
Yeah, and it was in my house that we had prees, and my only Halloween costume, I put a tiara on. That was like the low level.
I went literally, I might as well have been Karen in Mean Girls, because I was just a sexy cat. At least I think I was a cat. I could have been a mouse. I had no ears.
You were a cat. Okay. And then it was just the 4 of us went out, and that was really good. But it was like, it was empty. The club we went to was absolutely empty, and we were like, no, not about this.
Stole something. We stole a spider. A big spider.
Yeah, that's when we learned that Emily can't be trusted with inflatables in clubs, because she will fight people for them, and she will injure them for it. So that was first.
That was second year.
What did we do for the second part of Halloween?
One. We went to, maybe Mischief, I don't remember, but I went as either a fish or a mermaid. I think the intention was mermaid, but
I went as the sun.
You went as the sun, because those are costumes, I guess. Scary.
I had yellow flares and I wore them every opportunity I did.
Yeah, so Holly's was good. She really committed. I just wore a lot of like iridescent things.
No, but you did your makeup really well.
I really liked my makeup.
It was in your reviving H2O phase.
I love H2O. I bring up that Halloween because that's probably the most iconic Halloween, because I got locked out of my house. Me and Holly didn't live together. We were with all our other friends. I was with Lydia. We turned up to our house, and we could not get in the house because we had been locked out. Someone put the latch on a
Halloween party.
We were screaming at the house like, "Wake up! Let us in!" I've never been so angry in my life. Because I had a seminar the next day
at 9 a.m.
I'm a boring person. I'm not going to miss a seminar.
The day after Halloween.
Exactly. I'm a boring person. So I could have been out all night and I still would have got there, and I still would have got some sleep because...
Yeah.
So we called Holly because Holly's responsible.
And also I was still at the club with...
Holly's still out.
The other housemates of your housemates.
So we were like, Holly, don't panic anyone, but we cannot get into our house. Just take them to your house. We were like, Holly, you are the saboteur, sort of vibe.
That's exactly what it was.
Because our other housemates are smart, they figure it out, and we all ended up staying at Holly's. And I have never been so angry in my life. Holly kept trying to get me into her bed, not in a sexy way, but just because she wanted me to sleep, and I was like, I'm not sleeping in the bed.
You were all in my pajamas.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I also refused to take my tights off that I was wearing, so I slept in one of Holly's tops and a pair of glittery tights for some reason. Because my anger would not allow me to take my tights. And I wasn't even angry at anyone. I don't know why I was so angry.
It was just a situation. You wanted to be in your own bed, and you were literally barred by a locked door.
My mum thought I'd been kidnapped in the morning because I sent her a message on my clothes from the night before, and I was like, worst night ever. And then I got in the shower, and then I was in the shower for like 10 minutes because I felt grimy. And then I got out of the shower and picked my phone. I had like a ton of missed calls, and she was like, you sent me a message in the clothes from yesterday wearing like the saddest face, being like, worst night ever. I thought something tragic had happened, and I was like, no, I just couldn't get in my house, but I managed to find somewhere to sleep. Anyway, let's get on to the topic.
Well, what did we do for Halloween last year?
Oh, last year we went somewhere, and we went as the witches from American Horror Stories.
We went to the same place we went all 3 years. We went to Mischief.
We're not exciting.
But there's not much to do on Halloween. Like, normally it's a Mischief at Wire.
Yeah, second and third, because you have to get tickets really early, and we're not.
Yeah.
No, we can't. But second and third year, I did really like my costumes.
Oh yeah, we went as the witches from Coven.
Yeah, I really like that costume. I really like my fish mermaid one. Oh, I've just found a muscle here, and it's bigger than I expected.